There was a time when fear traveled faster than reason. From the great cities to the smallest villages, rumors spread of creatures that walked at night. Men and women swore they had seen pale figures crossing rooftops, slipping through forests, feeding in silence. Figures without reflection, they called them vampires. I dismissed such stories as echoes of ignorance. At the time, I believed Europe was merely remembering its old nightmares. I believed such tales were the final echoes of a dying superstition. I was mistaken. Helene Weiss entered my life quietly, without announcement, as some truths do. She was unlike anyone I had known. Where others spoke to impress, she spoke to remember. Helene studied folklore, esoteric traditions, the so-called dark sciences. She listened to old stories as if they were echoes, not fantasies. Where I saw superstition, she saw memory. Where I demanded proof, she asked meaning. Our minds did not oppose one another. They completed each other. And for the first time, I allowed myself to imagine a life beyond inquiry. A future shaped not only by knowledge, but by love. Only later did I understand how foreign such thoughts had once been to me. For many years, I had devoted my life to understanding the world through method and evidence. My world was built of books and lectures, of arguments refined by reason. That fragile future was interrupted by a letter, sealed with the authority of the crown. A letter from Empress Maria Walburga herself. Panic had begun to rise in the eastern provinces. Reports of vampires, of desecrated graves, of deaths without explanation. She did not ask for belief. She asked for certainty. I was instructed to travel east and refute the existence of vampires through science. I accepted the task with confidence. Here was an opportunity to quiet fear through reason. I traveled through villages wrapped in silence and suspicion, examining bodies said to be victims of these creatures. I inspected wounds, soil, and burial sites with measured care, and listened to testimony shaped by grief, by rumor, by generations of inherited dread. Each mystery yielded to explanation: disease, animal attacks, hysteria born of isolation. There were no vampires, only frightened people searching for something to blame. I returned to Vienna assured of my conclusions, eager to close this chapter and return to Helene. That night, as I entered her home, certainty abandoned me. The door had been left ajar. Inside, the candles trembled, as if afraid to remain lit. I heard a struggle, breath torn from the chest. Then I saw her. Helene was held aloft, her body lifted unnaturally from the ground. Her feet kicked helplessly, never touching the floor. Behind her stood a thing shaped like a man, yet emptied of humanity. Its skin was pale as bone left too long beneath the earth. Its mouth opened wider than nature allowed. The creature lowered its head to her neck, not with hunger alone, but with possession. When its teeth descended, the sound was not a scream, but a sudden choking silence. Blood ran down her throat, vivid and warm against the whiteness of its face. I seized a chair and drove it into the creature's back. The wood shattered on impact. With a violent motion, it hurled her aside. Her body struck the floor with a sound I will never forget. I reached for the fire iron, my hands shaking, my breath burning in my chest. I struck at it again, wildly, without form. The creature turned. Its eyes did not burn with fear, but with irritation. With a single blow, it sent me crashing across the room. My body struck the wall hard enough to steal the air from my lungs. When I lifted my head, it was already retreating, climbing the wall, as a spider might, its limbs bending with obscene ease, and it vanished into the darkness. I fell beside her. Her skin was cold beneath my hands, her breath faint, already slipping away. I called her name. She did not answer. As I held her, something within me gave way. Helene lay unmoving in my arms, her warmth fading. Certainties I had lived by no longer held their shape, and in that silence, I understood that the world I had known had already begun to disappear.